5 billion naira. And you're wondering, what does that number have to do with you? Yes, that is the profit before tax that First old company reported for the first 6 months of 2026.
Every single day.
And this is the best half-year result of the company's history, and that gives us about 83% higher than the same period last year. The share price gained 10% the day the result landed. It gained another 25.59% across the week. People who were positioned in First Old Co., which is First Bank, from when I talked about it, buying 2 weeks ago, they have had a good return for July alone. But I don't want to talk about just First Holding as an investment tonight. I want to use this number to answer a question that comes into my inbox every week. And what is that question? Joy, I want something different. What exactly can I do? Motiman sọ tipẹ́tipẹ́ pé tó bá mọ bí táwọn olówó ń yà sí, ó ṣeéṣe kó waste owó dáadáa. First Bank táwọn èèyàn ti ń wò ó pọ́n ra ródódódó látijọ́ yìí, wọ́n ṣe 653.5 billion naira before tax. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ ní First Bank, ẹ má worry, ẹ ti jẹ́ tọ̀ìtọ̀ì. Well, this is welcoming you to another edition of Money Matters on JDM Radio 101.5 FM. And remember, I said we're going to do something special today. And that thing that I'm doing specially today is called Scar and Gold. Tẹ́ ẹ bá listen sí dáadáa,
you go smile as your money they rise. Oh yeah, money matters. Tighten your.
For those of you who will pay attention to this part, I want to promise you this. There is cash prize. There is money for 5 persons.
Oh, your cash.
Or let me do this. Let me do it this way. Let me open it up. How would 5,000 naira sound like to you? And that is exactly what you're going to get. But you have to pay attention. If you are not paying attention, what be 5K? What be 4? Get here. All right. So, like we normally do it, today we'll have that discussion so that you too have something special to think about. Well, this week we have a lot of companies that that are doing fine. Some who gained, some who lost. That is how business is, and that is what happens with shares.
Money matters with joy. Let your money go.
So when a bank posts 83.5% profit growth in 6 months, the first question is, where did it come from? Where did the money come from? Now, First Bank is not just lending money alone. There are fees, there are commissions, there are income growth, there are investment securities. All these things generated the 60.6 billion in gains. Also, banks also have non-interest income, which is growing faster than interest income. That means the business is becoming less dependent on any single revenue line. Ó túmọ̀ sí pé báǹkì tẹ́ ń wò lójú kan yẹn, tẹ́ ń wò pé níbo ni wọ́n ti ń rówó, níbo ni source of income wọ́n ti ń wá. Ọ̀pọ̀ nǹkan náà ni wọ́n ń ṣe tó ń yàtọ̀. Another company that we have also been monitoring for a while is what we call UPDC. UPDC is is a real estate investment trust. Mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn rí tí ó jẹ́ pé káníwọ̀ ò lè ra real estate, ó dẹ̀ fẹ́ wà involved nínú real estate. Ó lè ra ìpín ìdókòwò àwọn real estate yẹn. And a good example is UPDC REITs. They have gained 33.33% right, over the last few weeks.
Story of your cash flow. Money matters with joy. Let's make every dollar make sense.
Ṣé ìwọ ṣì ń wo ìwo ni wọ́n lè rà? UPDC mo ti mention, First Bank mo ti mention.
Money matters with joy. From the books to the big investments. On JD and radio, we're building wealth. That's the message.
All right, so let me give you some recommendations that you can go get involved in when it comes to banking. I'll give you Zenith Bank, EcoBank, UBA, Fidelity, and if you're talking about other ones, you can buy MTN Nigeria, you can buy Aiko Insurance, you can buy NASCON, you can also buy, in fact, buy anything that you know you spend money on a lot.
Cash issue. Why you working hard but you are still broke? He's the calm, clear voice when the bills look loud, helping small bars dreams stand tall. And
So if you don't have Zenith Bank, you need to go and buy it. Buy UBA, buy Echo, buy Access. Remember what I said is coming in September. September will make a difference. Ṣé ẹ ti ń dúró dé? Àbí ṣe lẹ̀kan dó sórí fẹ́ǹsì nìkan ni?
that's the message. Oh yeah.
Alright, mo mọ̀ pé àwọn kan máa bínú pé báǹkì wo lẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ báǹkì tó jẹ́ pé the other time tí mo fẹ́ yáwó lọ́wọ́ wọn dá mi lóhùn wọ́n reject mi ni.
Winning revenue from the market moves to the
Mo ní káwọn ọmọ kan kí wọ́n lọ ṣe research kan.
at a time. Cash flow stuck.
Ẹ̀já gbọ́ kí ni reason táwọn nǹkan fi rò pé tí wọ́n fi rò pé àwọn èèyàn ò kí máa fi ń tí báǹkì fi máa ń reject wọn àbí kí ni nǹkan tí báǹkì máa ń wò kó tó di pé báǹkì fún èèyàn lówó. Ẹ̀já gbọ́ tí wọ́n bá bọ̀.
Turn your profit to your best friend.
Some income, their business, I think their wages that comes in monthly or daily basis. They should consider the person having enough, maybe anything like access before borrowing the person money, because you have to be sure, depending on the business. Sure.
It depends. Maybe the kind of business the person is into. Because I think there are some qualifications before you could say you want to borrow money. So it depends. That's why I say it depends. Firstly, I think they should first ask the occupation the person is doing. Because they can't just borrow to someone who is not working or earning any kind of money or something like that. And then secondly, I think if they should apply, if they should borrow someone money, but I think they should consider some facts before they could borrow.
Bank have to look about your status and look about your financially aspect and your own, how will I put it, at least your own stable income. So bank have to look about that. So there's some people that they borrow. The intention is not to pay, but it's lots of decision of things make them not to return the money. But it's bad. It's very, very bad of not refunding anything you borrow, but because they help you to, and it might block some people's way for not seeing that kind of opportunity. So it's bad enough to refund the money back.
That is what I want to say. If someone borrow money, you borrow money to pay back. So anybody that borrow money and pay back, because that is the agreement made. So the person have to pay back so that if you need another one, they can lend. Before you give somebody money, you have to make sure that that person will pay back, or you bring somebody that will stand as a what do they call it? As a guarantor to stand. If this person did not pay the money, I will pay it. Depends the capacity of the person and what the person is doing. Before you apply to borrow money, you know what you use the money to do. No. The reason is that when person is applying to borrow money to bank or anywhere, there is a reason, and banks or they will ask, what are you going to use that money to do? Is it for business or anything? And some people will lie to go and borrow money. Maybe they will bring some people to shorty them when the bank will give them, they will run, and the shorty is the person that will be asked to be paying that money. Understand? That is why before bank will loan any money to anybody, that is to investigate before you give it.
Turn your profit to your best friend. Money matters.
Okay, ẹ ti gbọ́ lẹ́nu àwọn tí wọ́n ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa bóyá kí ni báǹkì ń wò kó tó di pé wọ́n lè yá àyàn lówó. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé mo sọ pé First Bank wọ́n ní 653.5 billion naira before tax. Tẹ́ wá wò pé ń bò náà ti rówó yẹn. Lára nǹkan tí báǹkì máa ń wò, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn náà máa ń rò bíyá monthly sales ni báǹkì máa ń wò. Monthly sales apá kan ló wà, ṣùgbọ́n báǹkì ní nǹkan kan tí wọ́n ń pè ní threshold, wọ́n ń pè ní repayment threshold. Ó túmọ̀ sí pé owó tó o fẹ́ san padà kò gbọ́dọ̀ kọjá 40% monthly net cash flow ẹ. Tó bá ti kọjá 40% ẹ wọ́n ní yá ẹ. Ìyẹn là kọ́kọ́. Ìkejì tí wọ́n tún máa ń wò ní nǹkan tó ń pè ní credit history. Ṣé o rẹ́yìn tẹ́ ẹ ti lọ yáwó loan app lọ́wọ́ àwọn ní fóònù tẹ́ ń gba quick cash. Ó dọ́dọ̀ báǹkì wọ́n ní wọ́n lè ya nítorí pé credit yẹn ti bàjẹ́. Because what happens is, many times when you are filling those things, they ask you for your BVN. And once they put it on your BVN that you are owing them, no bank will borrow you money. So tó o bá ti ń jẹ àwọn loan app lówó, tètè lọ dówó wọn padà kó má lè di ẹ lọ́wọ́ lọ́jọ́ iwájú. Ìwọ tó o ti gba salary advance lọ́wọ́ báǹkì ńgbà kan rí tó o san. Do you know that even when you do guarantor for someone who did not pay, you are a guarantor for someone who did not pay, you will also not get it right.
To your best friend. Money matters with joy. From the books to the big investments. On JD and radio, we're building wealth. That's the message. Tune in, write down. New vision for your bank account. One show.
So tó o bá ti dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí guarantor fẹ́nìkan tẹ́nìyẹn wá padà jẹ́wọ́. Ó jẹ́ tètè lọ kó o lọ make sure pé nìyẹn clear because orúkọ tiẹ̀ náà ti wọ̀wé. So kó tó di pé o yáwó ìwọ náà lọ wò ó, o lè lọ sí kó o lọ check kí ló ń pè ní credit report tiẹ̀ gangan. Another one, your collateral. What are you offering as a security? The bank will also look at that. Then they also look at your business documentation. Something like your CAC registration, a business bank account, 6-month bank statement, your profit and loss statement. Wọ́n á wò yẹn náà, má gbàgbé. Wọ́n á dẹ̀ tún wo kí ni purpose tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ fi yá. Ìwọ fẹ́ yáwó lọ́dọ̀ wọn láti fi kọ́ ṣọ́ọ̀bù tó o fẹ́ máa lò fúnra ẹ, wọ́n lè má dá ẹ lóhùn. Torí wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé wàá di owó mọ́lẹ̀ ní kì í ṣe pé o fẹ́ fi trade.
The calm, clear voice when the bills look loud, helping small bars dreams stand tall.
Don't forget that one of the things that I said láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni pé lónìí yàtọ̀ sẹ́yìn tẹ́ ẹ ti ń gbowó tẹ́lẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ ti máa ń comment regularly ẹ fẹ́ fààyè lẹ̀ fáwọn new persons. Ẹ má gbàgbé pé mo sọ ok báyìí la ṣe máa ṣe a máa méèyàn méjì lórí social media. Tá a máa fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀rún márùn-ún 5,000 ìyẹn lórí Facebook. A dẹ̀ máa mú èèyàn mẹ́ta through call. And we're going to give you, but you have to pay attention because remember, this is not talking about how successful someone is. Every successful business have a time that is very, very bad.
Money matters with joy. Let's make every naira make sense.
So ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n ṣàlàyé nǹkan kan tí wọ́n ò bá tí ì bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó ò bá tí ì bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ronú sí investment. rántí ìwọ tó jẹ́ pé o find it difficult láti fowó pamọ́, tó o bá find it difficult láti máa save díẹ̀díẹ̀ àti invest lọ́jọ́ iwájú ó máa lágbára gan. So if you have not started doing that, you need to start doing that right now.
Let's make every dollar make sense. From the hustle to the pen, turn your profit to your best friend.
So what are you doing now to ensure that the money that is coming into your pocket is actually well utilized?
That's the message.
Because a máa ń tètè ronú nípa investment, ẹja fowópamọ́, ẹja fowópamọ́, ẹja fowópamọ́, àbí ẹjẹ́ ń ṣe ìpín ìdókòwò, ẹjẹ́ ń ṣe ìpín ìdókòwò. Ṣé ẹ̀dẹ̀ rántí pé mo ti sọ́rí lórí ètò yìí? There's a difference between investment and sogúndogójì. In táwọn èèyàn náà sí ní sogúndogójì kì í ṣe investment. Tó o bá ti fowó síbi nǹkan tán ní wàá máa gbowó ní every month kì í ṣe investment mọ́, ó ti di sogúndogójì.
Come see where you're.
Ṣùgbọ́n ọmọ Nàìjíríà ara wa máa ń tètè bù máa ṣọ, especially tá a bá ti ń gbọ́ 30% return every month. Ìwọ náà ti máa forí ṣe calculation pé 30% return every month. Ìgbà tó bá fi máa pọ̀ṣù mẹ́fà, tó fi máa pọ́dún kan, owó mi á ti tó báyìí. Òun ló kó bá wa láyé MMM. Ṣé wọ́n mọ MMM?
Dream stand tall and
Emmanuel, ṣé wọ́n mọ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ MMM? Ó gbọ́ ni. Ó mọ̀. Àwọn èèyàn wọ́n máa wo fóònù wọn báyìí 30%. 30%. 30% wọ́n padà di 0%. And the same thing is also applying now. Many of you are getting involved in sogundogoji scam because you are thinking you are investing.
got a side gig, he can make his skill turn a weekend grind to a winning revenue.
And I've seen somebody ask me this before, that investing in shares is too slow. It is too slow. I have to wait for years, but I want it now. So, bon kankan, o gbọ́dọ̀ kọ́kọ́ ní nǹkan kan tó ń ṣe tó ń fi ń jẹun tí wàá ti máa rí one or two. Kì í ṣe investment tó ṣe sínú ìpín ìdókòwò ló fẹ́ dowó fún ẹ immediately o. Ó lè dowó lọ́jọ́ iwájú, but not now.
Radio, we're building wealth.
So it is more or less like you are building your future. You are building your future.
One show, one no, can flip the story of your cash.
So if you are not building your future, when the future comes, what will you see?
From the hustle to the
Ẹ jẹ́ n fún yín lé example kan.
to your best friend.
Ní 2010,
From the books to
I got a job to develop a website for a school, Ifakekiti Science and Technology.
that's the message.
That was in 2010 for their post-UTME exams. And nígbà tá a ṣe gbogbo kìíní yẹn tán, wọ́n fún wa lówó, wọ́n fún mi lówó, fọ́rẹ́ mi náà lówó. Èmi àtọ̀rẹ́ mi cash out. Ṣùgbọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe ń dé Ìbàdàn
Radio, turn it.
ní bàbá Akínlolú sọ pé ṣé o rántí pé mo ní kó o ralẹ̀ àbó ò ní rà á mọ́ mi ní ọ̀rọ̀ lélẹ́lẹ́ àrígẹ́mi náà ẹ jẹ́ kí mi náà jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn mọ̀ pé the boy have come, the boy don come. Ẹ̀wọ̀n pé nkíní yẹn ló máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tó bá ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé síyàn lọ́wọ́, jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn mọ̀ pé ó yẹn ti dé.
I can load you
Bàbá ní rárá, you are not going to do that. Kọ́kọ́ lọ ẹyẹ lọ wá nǹkan kan gẹ̀.
to the late night spend.
Ǹjẹ́ o jẹ́ mọ̀ pé ní 2010 yẹn wọ́n ta àwọn ilẹ̀ kan fún wa ní 50,000 naira per acre.
But you are still broke.
Ó difficult gan, 50,000 naira per acre. Àdẹ̀rà bíi 4 acres ní 200,000 naira.
Nothing small, but
Ní àdúgbò yẹn ń sìn,
matters with joy.
one plot of land ti ń lọ close to 2 million naira.
From the hustle to the
That was 2010 and this is 2016, 16 years ago.
money matters
Nǹkan tó ń pè ní future nìyẹn.
to the big investments.
20 years àbí 2010 to 2026 ṣe pé 20 years ni 16 ni 16 years.
Oh yeah,
Nǹkan tó ń pè ní future nìyẹn, wàá rà á nísìn dọjọ́ iwájú.
side gig, he can make his skill turn
Imagine tó bá yẹ pé èèyàn kan decide pé mo fẹ́ ta plot kọ̀ọ̀kan mi ì fẹ́ 2 million ẹ kàn rà ní 1 million.
at a time. Cash flow stuck, he'll unstuck the stream.
Ó túmọ̀ sí pé acre kan á bí 6 million.
Growth, that's the lane he's in. Teaching how to keep the loss, I locked up.
Nǹkan tó ń pè ní future planning nìyẹn, kì í ṣe ní ìsìn.
Makes sense.
Àjẹtọ́ yẹn kò sẹ́ni tí kì í fẹ́ ṣe o.
Turn
ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọgbà téèyàn bá ti gbowó tówó bá ti dọ́wọ́ èèyàn the next thing ni pé kí ni mo lè rà tí mo lè fi bùgá. ìgbà yẹn wà wá lọ fowó ra iPhone 17 Pro Max ó dà pé 18 Pro ti wà ń sìn wà á lọ ra iPhone 18. ǹjẹ́ o jẹ́ mọ̀ pé tó o bá ti ra fóònù yẹn tó bá ti wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ láàárín oṣù kan sí méjì fóònù yẹn gan ò ní wùwọ́ gan lò mọ́. tó bá dẹ̀ jáṣọ ló bá fi rà níjọ́ tó o bá ti wọ̀ ọ́ tó bá ti dọ̀tí tán ti kì í bomi báyìí value ẹ̀ ti lọ. ìwọ tó o dẹ̀ tí ì tó láti máa declare surplus wá káwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ lọ mú nǹkan wá ní everybody serve them round. ṣòrí ńgbà tó yẹn bá ti ń ku 1,000 gbà ẹ ló máa mọ̀ kó ti tán. So why can't you start planning for the future? It doesn't come easy, but it's something that you can do. You know, the problem is that in Nigeria, we are not wired to save. We are wired to spend. Àwọn òbí wa dẹ̀ náà kó bá wa díẹ̀. Our parents, they did a lot. Ẹ̀yin òbí, ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ mi o. Ẹ̀yin òbí, ìwọ kan náà tó o ti dòbí náà ní ìsìn wọn náà ti ń ṣe the same thing. When your children want something, they are disturbing you. Maybe you are having a meeting. Gba 500, gba 200, ẹ lọ ra biscuit. Go and buy something. What you are training them is that whenever they get money, they should spend it.
Bills look loud, helping small bars, dreams stand tall and proud.
Ṣé ẹ rántí pé tẹ́ ẹ bá ń lọ sílé ìsìn, whether you're going to church or mosque, you also normally give them money to put in the offering box. Ṣùgbọ́n ǹjẹ́ ṣẹ́yìn gan create the offering box sílé fáwọn ọmọ yẹn? Did you have something like a kolo and you force them to put money in it? Nítorí pé ṣe lè force wọn láti drop owó yẹn o, tẹ́ẹ̀tún máa fi pè tí tó o bá fẹ́ kọ́ lọ́n bínú sí ẹ make sure pé o fi sínú ṣùgbọ́n kóló tẹ́ ẹ ṣe sínú ilé ṣe ń force wọn náà láti máa fowó síbẹ̀ because if you don't train a child to save or to keep money away, you are training the child to become a spender. mi sọ pé nǹkan burúkú ni kéèyàn jẹ́ spender o náwó ó wà okay ṣùgbọ́n má ya àpà má ya àpà. ìdí nìyẹn tó fi jẹ́ pé ẹlòmíì tó bá súnmọ́ ẹni tó ṣe business tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe máa ń sọ pé wọ́n láhùn nítorí pé ẹni yẹn ti ń forí kakú pé ìjọ tó òòrùn pa mí ìjọ tó jò pa mí ó dáa kí ni kókó tó ṣe fún mi tí mo fẹ́ fi kówè fún ẹ. That is one thing most people don't understand. ó ní mo láwọn ọ̀gá kan táwọn kan máa ń pè wọ́n ní ahun wọ́n ní àkó tí ẹ lè fún yàn lówó tiẹ̀. ṣùgbọ́n tó wà níbẹ̀ ni pé ńgbà tó ń já lamba ń bo nìwọ́ wà kí ni value tí wọ́n ní gan tó fẹ́ fún ìyẹn tí ẹ ṣe discussion for today. But one thing that is very important that I want you to take away from this discussion is this: plan for the future, or else someone who already have a better plan for the future will use your own future as part of his plan. Tó o bá ti plan fún future gbọ́ dáadáa o, tó o bá ti plan fún future ẹni tó ní plan fọjọ́ iwájú wa lo future tiẹ̀ tí wò plan yẹn láti execute future plan tiẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n tó o bá ti plan fún ó máa wá ó lè má pọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n máa wá ìwọ náà wá wẹ̀yìn wò pé ṣé mi náà rèé. Oh God.
I can load you on the mic right now. Come see where your business is losing money from the desk to the till to the late night spend. He's the one you call when the figures is not clear, making money.
All right, so let me go for this commercial break. When I come back, it will be a discussion between myself and my guest. I want you to learn.
Small bars, dreams stand tall and proud.
Don't forget, you have an opportunity. If you get my question correctly, you have an opportunity to get 5,000 naira. And I'm going to also pick from the from our website, from our Facebook, and possibly on YouTube. Maybe I'll pick one person from Facebook, one person from YouTube, then 3 other persons from call. My name still remains Joy Akinlulu. I'll be back after this commercial break.
JDN Radio 101.5 FM, broadcasting for all.
kí o tó ra epo pupa níbikíbi. tẹ́tí gbọ́ àlàyé tí yóò ṣe ọ́ láǹfààní yìí. ǹjẹ́ ò ń dáàbò bo mọ̀lẹ́bí rẹ lọ́wọ́ ewu bí? àwọn mọ̀lẹ́bí rẹ lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ sí epo tí ò lámúlùmọ́là. ìdí nìyí tí a ṣe gbé epo red palm oil wá. epo tí ìpèsè rẹ̀ tó péye tí ò lámúlùmọ́là kankan ló pété. nígbàkúùgbà tẹ́ ẹ bá ti dí ọjà láti ra epo ṣẹbẹ̀. eléyìí tí wọ́n kó epo sí lára gangan ni kẹ́ ẹ béèrè fún. epo tó dára ti di rọrùn. à ń fọwọ́ ìdánilójú sọ̀yà fún yín wípé kì í rùn bànàbànà. kì í ránu. kò sí rọ́ńbẹ́. tààràtà láti inú oko tọ̀dọ̀ tiwa sínú abọ́ dáná ti yín ni. tó sì kún fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èròjà fún ìlera tó péye. láàrin ìgbà péréte tí ẹ bá ti ra epo tí a kó epo sí lára. tó ń jáde látàgbàlá iléeṣẹ́ AISHAT yálà olóṣùwọ̀n 1 litre 2 litre tàbí 3 litre. a ó tún fún yín ní èròjà ìgbóúnjẹ fúnni lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́. kílẹ̀ tó ń dúró wò. àǹfààní ńlá làlélẹ́ yìí tó wá pẹ̀lú èròjà ọ̀fẹ́ láàrin ìgbà péréte. ẹ̀yin náà kàn sí gbọ̀ngàn ìtajà tó súnmọ́ agbègbè yín jùlọ lẹ́ni. dáàbòbo ètò ìlera àti adùn ìdílé rẹ. béèrè fún epo kó o sì rí pé o gbẹ̀bùn ọ̀fẹ́ nísìn. fún ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ àlàyé máa pe 0812 264 6008. epo nìrọ̀jú ọbẹ̀ epo tó dára ní kẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká rà.
gbogbo òbí ló fẹ́ kí ọmọ wọn tayọ lẹ́nu ẹ̀kọ́ wọn pẹ̀lú ìmọ̀ ìkọ́ṣẹ́ ọwọ́ tó yè koro tí wọ́n fi lè dá dúró lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la. onílé ẹ̀kọ́ Topmore School ṣe pé gbogbo òbí àtàlágbàtọ́ tí wọ́n mọ iye ẹ̀kọ́ tó yè koro lásìkò tá a wà yìí pẹ̀lú ìmọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ ayé òde òní lọ́nà tí ó gbà yé wọn yékéyéké ni wọ́n fi kọ́ ní lílé ìwé Topmore School. bẹ́ẹ̀ ètò ìgbaniwọlé ti ṣí sílẹ̀ fún gbogbo akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ láti alákọ̀ọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó fi dé girama. ilé ìgbé náà tún wà fún gbogbo akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ pẹ̀lú ètò ààbò tó yanrantí. ọ̀nà àbáyọ ní Topmore Schools tó jẹ́ fún gbogbo ọmọ tó fẹ́ ṣe ìdánwò WAEC NECO tó fẹ́ jókòó ṣe lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà gboríyìn. ilé ìwé Topmore School nìkan lọ́nà àbáyọ. bẹ́ẹ̀ ilé ìgbé ń bẹ fún gbogbo akẹ́kọ̀ọ́. ilé ẹ̀kọ́ wọn wà ní Zenith Estates ojú àárọ̀ ọlọ́ndàbà àkóbọ̀ Ìbàdàn. ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ wọn rè 0703 209 1405 0703 209 1405. Topmore School ọjọ́ ọ̀la rere òun ló yẹ kó jẹ wá lógún ẹgbàá bẹ́ẹ̀.
Adilé ìtura Bond Hotel Kápáwọ́. Bó ṣe jẹ́ tó lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yẹ o. Débẹ̀ Paradise ibi ayọ̀. Gbádùn ẹbí yẹ Bond Hotel yìí ó lẹ níbẹ̀.
òótọ́ ni wípé ilé ìtura pọ̀ nílẹ̀ yìí. ilé ìtura kan wà tá a ti ń jayé àjẹgbádùn Paradise ibi ayọ̀. láyìíká tó dùn ún wò pẹ̀lú ètò ààbò tó péye. ẹ̀dínwó lẹ́ fi sunra àsùngbádùn nínú yàrá ọyẹ́ táwọn òṣìṣẹ́ tó yáàyè ó sì máa dá yín lò. Bond Hotel Kábùwó Ìbàdàn ni mò ń sọ nípa ẹ̀. àjò bí ilé ni o. ẹ jẹ́ kájọ débẹ̀ ṣe fàájì jẹ̀gbádùn ayọ̀. ká lè ṣẹ̀rí ọ̀rọ̀. àwọn yàrá wà lóríṣiríṣi bí lọ́strin ṣe wà ní premium wà. gbogbo arìnrìn àjò ẹ dé síbẹ̀. swimming pool fún àgbà àti èwe wà lọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀. ẹ tún láǹfààní láti máa wo gbogbo tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ jákèjádò àgbáyé. conference hall tẹ́ ẹ ti lè ṣèpàdé wà. àwọn apartment tó fi lè lọ́kànbalẹ̀. àníkẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ kájọ dé Bond Hotel Kábùwó tó wà ní Lámànjí Ayọ̀ọ́lá street New Bodija Ìbàdàn tàbí kẹ́ ẹ máa pè sórí 0915 500 4800 lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí 0915 500 4800. Bond Hotel Kábùwó ilé ìtura àjòbí ilé tí ò lẹ́lẹ́gbẹ́ ni ẹ gbà bẹ́ẹ̀.
sòfẹ́ di ògbóǹtarìgì agbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ tó tó gbangba sùn lọ́yẹ Royal Sky Media Academy lójútùú tó tọ́ tó yẹ kó o tọ̀ láti jèrè àfojúsùn rẹ̀. ibẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti là ọ́ ní tinútòde ìlànà tá a tọ̀ tá a fi mókè tá a sì fi dọ̀jìnì nídìí iṣẹ́ ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́. àwọn àǹfààní tó jẹ nìwọ̀nyí tó bá darapọ̀ mọ́ Royal Sky Media Academy lílórí iṣẹ́ ìgbàlódé pẹ̀lú àwọn àgbà ọ̀jẹ̀ tí ó máa wà pẹ̀lú rẹ̀ lóòrèkóòrè. ìwọ náà sì lè máa kọ̀ròyìn kàròyìn ṣàgbékalẹ̀ ètò àti bá a ṣe ṣàmójútó rédíò bàbá di pèdèpèdè bó la ṣe sọdowó tí òfin ní dẹjọ́ lásán kó o sì tó ṣe tán ló ti máa ṣẹ́wò fúnra rẹ̀ nínú kunu Royal Sky Media Academy. ìgbaniwọlé ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí kí wọn náà lè jálábà pín nínú àǹfààní tí Royal Sky Media Academy ṣàgbékalẹ̀ rẹ̀. kàn sí wa lọ́fíìsì EOB tó wà ládojúkọ AK filling station Niger West Challenge Ìbàdàn pé 080 32 24 1926. Royal Sky Media Academy yóò sọ di ògbóǹtarìgì agbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́.
ẹ fẹ́ kọ́lé ẹ fẹ́ ralẹ̀ standard plot size pẹ̀lú ìfọkànbalẹ̀ My City ló ṣe bá dówó pọ̀ My City is the answer. bẹ́ẹ̀ ra shop bẹ́ẹ̀ gba shop ó pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ My City ó yẹ ẹ bá wà dówó pọ̀. Ìdúmọ̀tà gate opposite Wema Ara complex Ìwàní. Báàgì opposite Wema bank My City complex Àkóbọ̀ general market My City complex. Agric Woma complex Bódìjà Tiwani Woma. Ẹni di glory ó fọwọ́ wọn sọ̀yà. Oya My City. Ayégun ọ̀lẹ́ your phase 1 phase 2. My City is the standard plus size My City. Ayégun olómi My City. Hey, Nani money, I want my city. For my city is the answer.
DN Radio 101.5 FM Ibadan, broadcasting for all.
All right, you're welcome back. This is still Money Matters, and this time around I'm talking about cars and gold.
My brother, listen.
We're not here to just give you a kind of motivation. We're here to help you learn. Don't forget, in the middle of this discussion, I'm going to ask you a question, because when my guest is going to be talking about those difficult moments, the scar, what he lost, I want you to tell me the lesson you get from it. And if you get it correctly, you get 5,000 naira for being a good listener.
Empty pocket, you go shock yourself. Today you buy.
All right, you're welcome to Money Matters. You're welcome to JDN Radio. You are a friend of the house.
Thank you for having me.
All right, let us meet you. Briefly tell us about you, your business, and what you do.
Thank you, Mr. Joy, for having me on the program. My name is Yomi Olowe, and I am the CEO of Cheetah Roaster Nigeria Limited, and my company is the manufacturer. Actually, Cheetah Roaster is both in Nigeria and China. We have Cheetah Roaster Nigeria and we have Cheetah Roaster China. So we are like partnership. Our product is 100% manufactured by Cheetah Roaster in China and is assembled by Cheetah Roaster in Nigeria.
Okay.
So our product is electric tricycle. And our product is totally different from other products. So, and we've just started in Nigeria. We are new. We can say we are a startup now, but this company has been in operation for more than 15 years. And I live in China for a very long time. I live in China for 25 years. And while I was in China, I'm the president of Nigeria Expat Shanghai for 8 years.
Okay.
And I'm the president of Nigeria Association East China, which comprises of about 6 or 7 provinces, and the headquarters is in Shanghai. So, and I've run business for a very long time, at least for 20 years now. I've been involved in business both in Nigeria and China.
Okay.
And part of who I am is being the vice president of African Business Chamber in China, and currently I'm the president in Nigeria. So coping all these things together, it's like you are just live your life for business.
Okay. So now let us look at this. If you look at what has been your biggest win in business,
is I think that would be Alpha Cheetah now.
Okay.
Because all my life I've been thinking of, I don't want to sell for anybody anymore. I want to make my own products that solve problem.
Okay.
Because, you know, when you are selling for people, I love trader. My parents are traders.
Okay.
And I'm a trader too, because when you buy and sell,
You are
that
trading.
yes, which is a very good thing. But when you come in as a producer or manufacturer, is you actually have impact in creating something that solves problem, creating solution
for other people.
From other people. Because if you are the one involved in the process of production, then you have to understand that, okay, what are the problems we are solving here? And that has been my trajectory since I started business.
Okay. So now let us let us go to where most interviewers do not go.
Okay.
So tell me about a decision you made, the one you were completely confident about at the time, but later turned out to be wrong.
Yeah. You know, I was happy when you talk about something that happened to you in 2010.
Yes.
It makes me happy. That would be my decision. You know, when I come to Nigeria, because while I was living in China, I come to Nigeria almost every year. So this time when I come to Nigeria, in my house I realized the light can just go off. And when light goes off, you look at it that it don't just go off like that. 6 or 7 bulbs will be off and they won't on again. Maybe some of them blow, they're just bad, because when the light come back, the fluctuation, the current is not normal.
It's always high.
Yeah, so I was now looking at how do we solve this problem? So I went back to China. I started meeting people in that industry. This is the problem we have in Nigeria. How do we solve the problem? Then we create a bulb, an LED bulb that even when the current was so high, instead of blow or get off, you just go down. And when the current normalize, it become normal. So I thought I've gotten a gold. So let's go to Nigeria market. Let's start selling. But my brother, it was so painful.
No, so ejeka wo báyìí.
Okay.
Kí ni mistake yẹn tó cost in naira? Let's look at it in naira value.
Almost 30 million naira.
Because I was aware of Life Most.
Yes,
when
I'm talking about Life Most. I think it's more than 30 million naira. Because unfortunately at time.
So that was the lost.
It was the lost. Unfortunately at that time there was a change in government in Nigeria. When we were doing that business, we were making that product. Dollar was 180. It was under Jonathan government. Dollar was 180, 185. Then Buhari came in. He came in May, and by December, dollar was 500 naira. We've paid almost 40%
of the product
for the manufacturer to the factory. That is why I said, it's better to be involved
than to just be the middleman.
Yes, middleman. So we've paid almost 40%, I think, of the production based on 185 naira exchange rate. Then the dollar become 500 naira.
Okay, ẹ jẹ́ àwọ̀ báyìí, kí ni nǹkan tí ó jẹ́ pé experience yẹn tó jẹ́ kó change in you?
It's thought, call me keenly understand, think more. Not just about the goal that you think you have discovered.
The idea.
Yes.
$1 million idea.
Yeah. Go say you don't need my jelly. No. It's about what of if?
To about work.
Yeah. The cautious part of business. You have to look at all the angles. Because sometimes what looks so good is really good, but it needs some other thing to make it completely good. So it taught me that lesson that even when you think because in Nigeria we don't make use of consultants. Like what you are doing, you are giving people opportunity to think twice before they
waste the money.
We don't use consultant. We don't consult people. Tawakan to develop idea. Blow.
Okay, so by chance or anything, if someone is starting a business today in Nigeria, what is one thing they must know that nobody ever tells them?
Sherry, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn máa bá mi àwọn fẹ́ lọ ra because I do sourcing and all those things. Àwọn fẹ́ lọ ra jà in China. Kí ni káwọn rà? My answer will always be, what is your market? You don't look for product before market. When they want to start business, they look for product without having market for the product.
So you have to look for the market?
Market ìlàkọ́kọ́. Ibo lẹ ti fẹ́ tajà. Àwọn wo ló fẹ́ rà? Sọ́jà àti ẹ̀wà tán ti fẹ́ tarú ọjà yẹn. Kẹ́ tó lọ máa wọ́jà tẹ̀ fẹ́ ta. Kò ń ṣe pé a friend of mine lives in London, and someone told him, there was a TV station back kan tó jẹ́ glass nearby tó ní 2 steps. Ó ń tàbí wèrè. And he went from London to China and bought 2 containers. And before the container came, àwọn ọmọ Igbo, máa kó bọ̀, máa around 25,000. I was the one that helped him sell 3 years later at 5,000 naira. Yes. 3 years, fact.
3 years later?
Yes. 3 years later, he came to me crying, begging.
What did you say?
Mo wá ní okay. don't worry, when I get to Nigeria I'll find. But mo wá dé Nigeria mo wá lọ káwọn èèyàn jọ pé ẹ wá around 5,000. Part of the whole thing is spoiled already. So market làkọ́kọ́ ibo la ti fẹ́ tajà yìí tí market bá ti wà ọjà máa ta kò sọ́jà ta kó dọ́jà tí ó ta.
So market in the first thing.
Yes.
My sister
mo rò bí yàwó ń gbọ́ dáadáa. Àwọn èèyàn kan máa ń sábà sọ pé tí n bá ti láì díà owó á wá. Kí lẹ̀yin rí sáàrin yẹn?
You know, in that time of business school, they talk about idea is good, but you have to talk about position and resources as well. Idea alone cannot fly. I was listening to someone talking about Elon Musk. Yeah, Elon Musk has a good idea, but if the American government didn't support him with 8 billion or something,
it would not fly.
It won't fly. So idea is beautiful, but the principle is resources. Without resources, idea. Àwọn bàbá wa máa ń sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ inú kinní kan ibẹ̀ ló máa rà sí tìlú. So that idea, no matter how beautiful, and what is killing us is you have good idea, you can bring someone that have resources to support you. So that is why partnership. Sir, if you look at all the successful business all over the world, it's not one man business, yo. Ẹnìkan ló ní idea, ẹnìkan ló mówó wá.
Àwọn kan mú skill wá.
Àwọn kan mú skill wá náà kó jọ pọ̀ tó wá dòdìndì. So idea is beautiful, resources and even, sir, the skill is more important. Because tí ẹni tí ó gbọ́n tó bá kọ́rọ̀ jọ náà ẹni tó gbọ́n ló
máa bà wá gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. All right, so now let us look at something briefly before I open up the phone lines. Maybe we'll have one or two questions, or I know people are waiting for me to ask that question. So in what you are, if I am starting now, and I'm looking, because I want to it's a market first. How do I actually know who I want to sell to? How do I identify this market? So what one or two tips can you share if somebody is thinking, mo fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí takini, wanted sort of market first? So
that is still the same principle of primary idea. You do your homework. If you live in Ibadan now, you have to, which area, Ibadan is a very big city. Area Olotife operate in Ibadan. To operate in Bodija, UI area. First thing that comes to your mind, the major people that live around that area are students. So what are students likely to buy? Sango, UI, Bodija area. Ibẹ̀ ló ti fẹ́ ta ọjà ẹ̀. Àwọn tó ń gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ kí ni nǹkan tó rò pé ó máa attract
that,
that age, that generation. So after you have done that, then you can now go further. Okay, how many items do you identify? Then you narrow it down. Then you now circle 2 or 3. That is where your final decision is made.
I hope you get it clearly. Remember my question, 07048001015 or 08022102163. What lesson have you learned from this? What exactly have you learned from all this that you think you want to fly with? And at the same time, what is one thing when he talked about his failure that you picked out of it? Hello? 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 Boy, hello? 08022102163. Hello, somebody. Ẹ kú òǹbí rédíò tẹ́ fi ń gbọ́ wa, ó hàn padà. 07048 001015 or 08022102163. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
I am totally from Matona.
Oh yeah.
I gave a lot of experience.
So, mo ń gbọ́ yín o. Bíi. lórí discussion tí mo ní pẹ̀lú àlejò wa yìí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ nípa nǹkan kan táwọn ṣe tó result sí loss. Kí ni nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe, kí ni nǹkan tí wọ́n loss, tí wọ́n lose. Kí lẹ́ni wọ́n import. Ok, nǹkan tó kó wọlé kò bá ní tí wọ́n expect lọ. Ok, àti nóòtù orúkọ yín tó bá jẹ́ pé qualify máa jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ mọ̀. If you are on Facebook, you can. Hello.
Yeah. Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Babatunde from Bagi.
Mr. Babatunde from Bagi. Oh, I'm listening to you.
Yes, sir. Concerning Mr. Lowedi.
Okay.
Yeah, he talked about when we want to embark on business, we need to think about the product and to market. Generally, we talk about market. So we should not think about only the product alone. We have to market the product. Hello?
More, but you where to market the product?
If it's what you need the product, we embark on that so that the product here only work wasteful.
Only work wasteful.
And to import the electrical and consumption. What needs our electrical product. So in order to make profit on such products.
Ó gbọ́dọ̀ wá bí tí wọ́n ti ń ta electrical product àbí àwọn tó fẹ́ ra electrical product lè sọ.
Àwọn tó fẹ́ ra electrical product yẹn gan, àwọn tó target audience.
Okay. Okay.
Before you import your product.
Okay. Mo ti yọ ohun tí mo fẹ́ yọ ń bẹ̀. My guest said something about when his business failed. What was the business and how much they did lose? He mentioned the figure. How much did they lose? You can write it on the Facebook if you want to. If you want to call, the line is 07048 001015. Hello. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Orúkọ yín àti ibi tẹ́ ẹ ti ń pè mí.
Mr. Wale ló ń pè yín.
Láti bo.
From Oríta Mẹ́rin.
Okay.
Wọ́n sọ ìlọ́ọ̀tì nípa ọ̀rọ̀ ara wọn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
China àwọn gbé tẹ́lẹ̀ táwọn tó wá sí Nàìjíríà. So wọ́n dẹ̀ fẹ́ pé nígbà kan pé àwọn lọ fẹ́ lọ sọ́ọ̀fù pọ́blẹ́mù nípa bob tó ń dó ní Nàìjíríà. Àwọn á kó irú àwọn product àwọn kó ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà. Bí àwọn dẹ̀ lù sí sọ́mọ̀ ọ̀fẹ́ 30 million naira nígbà yẹn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ fẹ́ pé tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ ta any product kí n kọ́kọ́ ti ní market fún náà. Then kéèyàn wo irú àwọn èèyàn tó fẹ́ ra orí ọjà yẹn lọ́wọ́ èèyàn.
Okay.
Wọ́n wà available àbí wọn wà available.
Okay. Àlejò mi gan nọ́ọ̀dì bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n nọ́ọ̀dì bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀. Kí lẹ̀ kó kọ yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí?
Mr. Wale ló ń pè láti rí.
Wálé kí ni?
Wale Mohammed.
Wale Mohammed. Okay. Jẹun wò náà ṣó ti pé mẹ́ta àti lórí ó ti pé mẹ́ta ń bí. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, ma.
Yes, sir. Victoria ló sọ̀rọ̀ láti Gbági.
Victoria láti Gbági. Victoria kí ni?
Victoria Rẹ̀mẹ̀ láti Gbági.
Victoria Mẹ̀mẹ̀.
Urẹ́mẹ̀.
Urẹ́mẹ̀. Victoria Urẹ́mẹ̀ láti Gbági. Ọ̀dà ọ̀yá.
Wọ́n sọ ń pa tí ẹ̀ bá fẹ́ ta product. Èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ mọ nǹkan tí ó fẹ́ market ibi tí market lọ́gọ́ ti lè téèyàn ti ta ọjà yẹn ibi tí and location dẹ̀ tó matter ibi tí a ti lè ta ọjà tí a ti lè ta product tó bá fẹ́ ta torí ńgbà míì gan èèyàn máa sọ pé àpéyàn fẹ́ ta ọjà nìkan tó yẹ máa get nìkan tó lè yẹ pé at the end of the day èèyàn ní rí ọjà yẹn tà ń bẹ̀ so èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ ní focus kó dẹ̀ mọ ibi tí product yẹn ti lè ta gangan tó téèyàn ti lè market ọjà yẹn gangan.
tó ti lè market ẹ̀ gangan.
kí ọjà yẹn máa wà ní sùn kí èèyàn máa rí pé at the end of the day èèyàn ní rí iye nǹkan tí tó profit tó fẹ́ gbẹ̀ sínú ọjà yẹn kò ní padà rí gbẹ̀.
all right.
ó depend lórí product tí èèyàn bá fẹ́ tà.
okay.
kí àdé mọ location.
mo ti yọ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ yọ mo ti yọ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ yọ mbẹ mo ti yọ tí mo fẹ́ yọ mbẹ mo ti yọ tí mo fẹ́ yọ. all right, so one last person and the question is very simple. What business is he in right now? What business is my guest in right now? Business wo náà ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ tó ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. 07048001015 08022102163. Business wo náà ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ má sọ story lórí tí wọ́n sọ pé ẹ̀ta ọmọ hello. hello sir.
Mr. Babatunde.
ẹ ti gba nǹkan kan lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹ ti gba nǹkan kan lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹ ti gba nǹkan kan lẹ́ẹ̀kan. ẹja fílẹ̀ fáwọn tí ò ti gbà. 07048001015 or 08022102163. hello. Otiri. Okay.
Then go hear you to the plate run dry. Now that time you go know who be who. Money get level, use your head. Oh. If it come today.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
ẹ kúrò lẹ́ sir.
Yeah, so the Michael at the gate.
Michael kini.
Ogunrombi láti gate.
Michael Ogunrombi láti gate. Iṣẹ́ kí ni guest mi ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí?
Mo náà ni president of the Chitaro Star.
Kí lẹ pé?
Àwọn ni president Chitaro Star in Nigeria.
Chitaro Star. Kí ni Chitaro Star yẹn kí náà ń tà?
Wọ́n import tricycle. Electric tricycle.
Electric tricycle. Ẹ pàtẹ́wọ́ fúnra yín. Mr. Ogunrombi. Pàpàpàpà. All right. Well, that is how far I can go on the show this afternoon. But before you go, sir, I want you to let our listeners know where they can find you and your business, everything about your business now.
Thank you. We are at our ní Amúlòkó, Omititun Ultramodern Market, the new market that is being built at Amúlòkó Road.
Yeah.
When you off Olonsogo Bridge, that's Lagos Ibadan Express Road, you enter the bridge, then you are going to Amúlòkó Road. When you get to Garage bus stop, you will see the new shopping mall that is built there. We are there behind the inside the shopping mall. So our shop is 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 to 30.
So ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ ra tricycle.
Yes, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ ra electric tricycle. We have two types. We have Imole, that is +3. We have Gbera, that is +6. Okay. And we have bike too. All of them are tricycle. Now tricycle is best. You can't compare it. Okay. If it's fully charged, we give you 100 kilometers. Fully charged.
All right. So Oguntade Seyi, Babatunde láti Gbagi, Wale Mohammed láti Oríta Mẹ́rin, Victoria Oreme láti Gbagi, àti Michael Ogunrombi láti Gate. Gbogbo yín 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ẹ̀yin márààrún yẹn ẹ ti gba 5,000 naira ńrọ̀lẹ́ yìí. T-Money láti Fádípẹ̀ mórí ẹ. Let's do it again next week, the same time, 5 to 6 p.m. You can only get this on JDN Radio 101.5 FM. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ gbà ẹ fi account details yín ránṣẹ́ sí 080 23 98 43 30 080 23 98 43 30. Until next week, when I come your way again, my name is Joy Akinlulu. Please make money no matter how small.
Yeah.